Hi, I'm Celebrity Stylist Black Pearl, here with Volume 2 of my educational videos. Today I'll be demonstrating a full texturizing cut along with something special beauty products. Stay tuned and learn exactly how to do this technique through its entirety. These products here that we're using is a professional line only. You can purchase them in any trade show or order them from Valhalla, Mississippi or Huntsville, Alabama. We have the sensitive scalp, 14 karat gold spritz. We'll be using the cream relaxer. We have the, also at your choice, sensitive base relaxer. We have the foaming mousse, foam wrap lotion, the ebony color, which will be applicated in our model's hair for the evening, the oil sheen spray, neutralizing conditioning shampoo, and that's what we'll be using from Something Special this evening. In any chemical procedure, first look through the model's hair for its texture and for any scalp abrasions. Comb through the model's hair carefully so that you try not to scratch the scalp so that you will not cause the model any discomfort or an early sensation on his or her scalp. After picking the hair with a wide toothpick, I will then use an all-purpose comb with the ruler. Doing this to blend the hair down on the sides before I begin my cutting procedure. Using my Oyster Fast Feed clippers, I will begin my taper along the temporalis area, working around the side until reaching the nape area. At this point, I'm using the blend comb, and what I do with my blend comb is I use the fine teeth on it to comb the hair back down, checking very closely my cut. Barbering tapes are very fast paced, so if you need to, rewind the tape and start all over again, because this is an advanced video. Notice what I'm using the comb for. This is persistent moving with the comb. Doing this to position the hair back down after going against the grain of growth with my clippers to make sure that the cut is smooth and my blend will be okay. At this point, I'm using the 00 guard on my clippers. Doing educational videos, make sure that you position your model, or working in any salon type atmosphere, you put the model where you need them so that your work can be very smooth and professional. Your position is very important, as I mentioned in the first video. If you notice on the haircut, we're not going skin on the sides, or some people will call it bald. Again, this is a texturized cut for competition. A lot of judges look for a beautiful frame from the frontalis all the way into the nape area. This is a very important hand and eye combination. You must use your hands and wrists very professionally, knowing at what length you want the hair and what height you want to go up on the sides, leaving enough hair or removing enough hair for when you texturize the hair to lay very smoothly. In some instances, you can use your clip over comb technique in blending. After blending the sides, notice how I will begin to frame the head. I'm going to go around the ears with my T-edgers. Doing this, I'm going to work counterclockwise, I'm going to work counterclockwise from the left back around the frontal area and so on. Make sure your tools are very sharp enough to do the job and not to scratch or cause any abrasions of the scalp or skin on your customer. Again, we don't want to cause them any discomfort while in your chair. That's also being a great part of being a professional. Those blades are set perfect. The hair has been framed, and now we will move back to our pick. Our pick will be used this time to pick the hair up and out in order for the final shaping to take place before applying the chemical application. The important part of doing this is to see at what angle you want to take this texturizer. The length you want to leave it, and what it's going to take to get it there. I'm using my fast feed clippers again to take off or remove all dead ends that were left there from the last application. If you do not do this, you will have no control over what this chemical does as you begin to use it. So again, carefully remove all dead ends or split ends from the top of the head, working the parietal areal, the temporalis, and the occipital area. Any of the words that you don't understand, refer back to your educational book or ask an instructor, because this is fast-paced. The hair mob, when we work under tight schedule. We have our own studio when we do our videos, and right now we're working very fast. With Something Special products, as we show you here, notice that we're going to put our gloves on and then work around the outer perimeter of the hair using the sensitive base relaxer before applying, using the sensitive base cream before applying the relaxer. Doing this to protect the scalp from our previous edge up. We would not want to, again, cause any discomfort to our client. Using the cream on the ears, because this portion of your ear or area on your ear will come in contact with the chemical, because we're going to use it on the entire head, smoothing it down on the sides. After that is complete, we begin to apply the relaxer. This is the Something Special regular relaxer that we'll be using. I'm going to begin the application with my comb and now with my hands. The purpose of me putting the hair in position with my hands with the relaxer is so that we can distribute the relaxer evenly so that we won't have any area processing faster than the next. Even distribution is very important. Again, this is a fast-paced video. We're going to leave the texturizer on only 5 minutes. So during the next 2 minutes, we're going to be applying, as you see here, the color. Remember, this is a semi-permanent color. There's no way possible that you could do 2 permanent chemical procedures at the same time. It would be damaging and deadly to the hair or one's scalp. We're working very quickly here, putting the color on. We cannot use a small tooth comb again because in doing so, what happens is you will render the hair too straight. We'll return in a minute. As we come back from the bowl, we have our foam mousse. This will allow us to have the hair very pliable for what we want to do with it next. I'm going to go with a heavier application of it because I'm going for a deeper wave. Never be stingy with your supplies that you use. Use enough to get the job done. Notice how the wave pattern drops in. I know some of you right now are getting seasick. Comb very gently so that you will not destroy the pattern that you're creating. We're going to clean up his face, taking away the old studs so that we can frame this look completely before letting this customer get out of this chair. On the next video, we'll show you the makeup procedures for finishing this texturized look for competition. Good. We've reached the end of our segment. Again, this is Celebrity Stylist Black Pearl with texturized cuts for competition. My model for the evening was Victor Hargrove. And thanks again to F&H Productions. Done a marvelous job on the tape.